that your habits account for more than 40% of your daily routines? Think about that. Nearly half of what you do each day runs on autopilot, driven by routines that you may not even notice. Now, imagine if those routines were perfectly aligned with your goal. What if the secret to success isn't about making huge leaps, but instead lies in small, consistent actions repeated over time? Today, we are going to talk about the power of habits. And in this episode, we are going to break it all down. Whether you are looking to boost your productivity, improve your health, or achieve a long-term dream, this episode will give you the tools you need to build habits that last. Let's dive in. You see, habits are the invisible architecture of our lives. They shape who we are and determine where we are going. Author James Clear says it best in his book Atomic Habits. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the levels of your system. In other words, success isn't about having the right goals, but it is about building the right habits to support those goals. Here is an example. Olympic swimmer Michael Phelps didn't win gold medals because he set goals to be the best. He won because he committed to small daily habits, like perfecting his strokes, visualizing races, and sticking to his routines. That compounded over time into extraordinary results. Now, the question is, are your habits moving you closer to your goals, or are they holding you back? So, how do habits actually work? Psychologists say that every habit follows a three-step loop. One, there's the cue, a trigger that initiates the behavior. Routine, the action or the behavior itself. Reward, the benefit you gain from completing the action. For example, let's say every afternoon around 3 p.m. you feel sluggish. Your cue. You grab a coffee and a snack. That's your routine. And then you feel re-energized. That's the reward. Over time, this loop becomes automatic, whether it is serving you well or not. The good news? You can hack this loop to build better habits by identifying the cues and rewards, and then replacing the routine with something healthier or more productive. Now, let's get practical. How do we build habits that stick? Start small. Big changes are overwhelming. Instead, focus on one small action. For example, if you want to start exercising, commit to just 5 minutes a day. Build up from there. Anchor your habits. Attach new habits to existing ones. If you already brush your teeth every night, add 5 minutes of journaling right after that. This creates a natural flow in your routine. Track your progress. Use a habit tracker or simply check off your successes on a calendar. Seeing your streak grow can be incredibly motivating. And remember, consistency is more important than perfection. Missing a day doesn't mean failure. It's what you do next that matters. Let's be real. Of course, building habits isn't always easy. You might hit obstacles along the way, like lack of time, motivation, or even self-doubt. But here is how you will overcome them. Eliminate friction. Make your good habits easy and your bad habits harder. For example, if you want to stop snacking on junk food, keep it out of your house. Find accountability. Share your goals with an accountability partner, or join a supportive community like Mentium. where we help each other stay on track. Focus on identity. Instead of saying, I want to exercise, say, I am someone who values health. When your habits align with your identity, they become much easier to maintain. Here's a beautiful thing about habits. They don't just impact one area of your life, they create a ripple effect. When you build one positive habit, it often leads to others. For example, starting a daily gratitude practice might improve your mindset, which then boosts your productivity and helps you achieve your goals faster. Let me share a story here that illustrates this. Imagine someone who begins a daily habit of writing down 3 things they are grateful for every morning. At first, it seems simple, right? Almost too simple. But over time, this habit shifts their mindset, helping them focus more on productivity rather than negativity. They begin noticing more opportunities, improving their relationships, and feeling less stress. This small daily habit transforms their overall outlook on life, proving that even the simplest habit can lead to profound change. Another powerful example comes from the book we talked about earlier, Atomic Habits, where James Clear compares habits to the course of a plane traveling from Los Angeles to New York. If the plane's nose is shifted just 3.5 degrees south, it will land in Washington, D.C. instead of New York. The small shift in direction leads to a completely different destination. Similarly, small habits may seem insignificant in the short term, but over months or years, they determine where we end up in life. Positive habits compounded over time create exponential growth. They change your mindset, influence your actions, and ultimately shape your future. Remember, success isn't built in a day. It's built daily through small, consistent actions that align with your goal. To wrap up this episode, let me just say that we've explored the incredible power of habit and how small, consistent actions can lead to big success. The key is to start small, stay consistent, and never underestimate the power of daily efforts. Now, I challenge you. What's one habit that you can start today that aligns with your goals? Take that first step, no matter how small, and watch the transformation unfold. If you are looking for accountability and a supportive community to help you build healthy habits, consider joining Mentium when we launch in 2025. Together, we can create the systems that will elevate your life. Visit Mentium.org to learn more. Thank you for tuning into Mentium. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with someone who's ready to take charge of their habits. Until next time, remember, small steps lead to big results. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. I am Majama, and this is Mentium. Peace.